It's DIY with the Doyles! Hey guys, so we're coming to you this week with a really quick video, simple steps to help you update your kitchen space.
Yep.
When we moved into this house, the kitchen was nice-ish. But it could definitely use a little bit of improving, and over the years we've been able to do a few things that while we can't go full in and
Just trust me, she wants to.
I know.
Like,
I want to go full in, gut it. I want to gut it. But since I can't do that, I've done a couple, well, we've done a couple of fun updates to our kitchen space that really makes it ours and really makes it a little bit more functional for the way that we do life.
Yeah. And these are like super quick, super cheap, like it's a quick trip to Lowe's or Home Depot, whichever store you prefer. You know we prefer Lowe's. So
I know.
Shout out Lowe's.
Come on, Lowe's Home Improvement, yes.
So the first thing that we really did was we threw some knobs on these cabinets. Like as you can see, it's obviously going with, if you've seen any of our other videos, it's the same color, like that satin nickel.
Satin nickel.
Basically, we threw knobs on all of the cabinet doors because we like the knob look better than the handle look.
And you can choose whatever you want to do. Right.
Like our parents, they have handles on their cabinets and knobs on their drawers. It's whatever you want to do.
Whatever
but
works.
Hey, get it, make it look your own, and make it look like, you know, how you want it to look, and that's all that matters. So, and because we got the knobs for the cabinets, we went ahead and we did handles for the drawers, because Baina likes to actually grab a handle and pull. Like that's just how she wanted to have this set up. Is she liked the handle. So, but we made them match. We got the same kind of style, the same shape to the handle and the knob, so that it all was one happy family in the kitchen.
The cool thing about knobs and handles are that they're really inexpensive.
True.
You can do an entire kitchen for 30 to 40 bucks. Like, you're not spending a lot of money, and knobs and handles are going to bring a lot of character. They can bring color, they can bring design, they can really elevate a space with just the way that they look, and there's so many to choose from, and you can get them from so many different places. I've seen them at Home Goods, Walmart, Lowe's, Amazon. You can go anywhere you want to go and find hardware for your cabinetry and price check and do all types of things to figure out what's going to be the most cost effective and bring some life into your space.
Yeah. And the next thing we did was we changed out our vent hood above the stove. The old one we had was probably the original one that was with the house.
Yeah.
It was white, and over 30 years it had accumulated all of the grease and dust and who knows what else was in that thing.
Yeah.
What we did, we went on Amazon, found the exact same brand of vent hood, but we got it in this stainless steel color to try and tie it in with the knobs and the handles and all those kind of things. We had to go with the same brand because we wanted it to be a real quick switch.
And we found out that we didn't actually have a hookup in our cabinet with a 3-prong outlet or anything like that, and so our vent hood is actually wired within our wall. So when we were originally going to change it, we were like, oh, we can just do something with a plug, and then we're like, no, we can't. We don't actually have a plug up there. So that's what actually drew us back to the same brand, because there are very few brands out there that actually use wiring within your wall as opposed to just a 3-prong outlet. So that's just something to be mindful as well. Before you make a purchase, make sure you check that.
Yes. And then the next thing that we did, which we were really kind of waiting on just because we wanted to budget for it, was we changed out the sink, the whole faucet and everything. We left the basin the same, but the whole faucet and the sprayer, we ended up changing that because we noticed a leak from the old faucet, and so that was just kind of the push we needed to go to Lowe's and buy another faucet. And then we called my dad. He came and helped us put it in, and by helped us put it in, I mean he probably did 90% of the work, and I held the flashlight. And
fine.
She made dinner, so that was our contribution.
Like I said, I will feed you if you do things for me.
Look, and we will hire or call the people that know how to do it.
That's true. There's nothing wrong with calling somebody to do the work, especially when we're talking about electric or plumbing.
Yes.
The next thing that we did was we actually also changed the light fixture in our kitchen. I know that we previously talked about changing the light fixtures within our home. We got a whole video on quick updates to your home, but we also changed the light fixture in our kitchen, which our previous light fixture was straight up 90s fluorescent, ugly light, and it had to go. The original light that we wanted to change it to was also going to come from Lowe's, but we ended up going to Costco. Lo and behold, we were able to find something that was
like
$40 less than what we were originally trying to purchase, and it actually ended up working better because we were originally going with a stainless steel look because we thought that that was of course going to tie in all the satin nickel and everything like that, but we ended up going with a white light, which actually works really well, and it blends into the ceiling and you can't even tell that it's there. It sits so flush, and it's really just a nice addition to the kitchen as well. So again, like we've said before, changing a light fixture can definitely change the atmosphere in which you're living. So
it really does wonders with just a simple fix.
Yeah.
And then the final thing, but probably Baina's favorite thing in this kitchen, is we didn't change. We were going to change the hinges on the cabinets get a soft close hinge. We ordered probably 2 or 3 things on Amazon that once they came in, we realized these are not gonna work, or it's more work than we were looking for at the time. So what we ended up finding was these dampers that you just screw them into the top of the cabinet, and when you close it, it doesn't slam. Like, watch.
What's happening?
It didn't slam.
It didn't slam.
It used to slam.
It used to slam.
When I tell you, it used to drive Baina insane. It
was just loud. Like, come on. Anybody, my men or my women out there who are the primary cooks in the house, not to say that my husband doesn't cook, because he definitely does. I'm not saying you don't, but I am probably the primary cook in the household. When you're closing, doors and slam things and looking for all your pans and your knives and whatever you're pulling out, like, it's a lot of noise. It's just a lot of chaos. And so by having the dampers, it was a way that helped us avoid having to take all of the doors off, jig a whole new space for a new soft close, hinge. It was getting to be crazy, and I was just like,
that was gonna be really expensive.
It was gonna be really expensive, and the dampers were significantly cheaper. Yeah.
The dampers saved us it was probably about 1/3 of the cost of what it would have cost us to use hinges.
Yeah.
And now if you want to use hinges,
go for it.
Go for it.
Trust me, I would have.
We actually found quite a few nice ones
I would
that
have
we
gladly.
could link if you would like.
Right.
It was just for us, it was going to be more work than we really had time for, and more money than we wanted to spend.
Definitely.
So we cut the cost by a lot, and the amount of time that it took was drastically less as well.
Yeah.
So that's it for this week. I mean, thank you guys for being with us. Check out some of our other videos. Subscribe to this channel. Like it. Share it with some friends.
Comment down below any quick
know.
fixes that you've done in your kitchen, or ways that you feel like you can update your space that might be more beneficial for how your family does life. Whatever it may be, go ahead and let us know.
Yeah, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.